Today's story is going to be about my first ride with a convicted felon. Hold up, sister. For disclosure purposes, I've never had a convicted felon in my car till then, so I don't have any issues with convicted felons. Just wanted to put that out there. Thanks. Roll 'em. So I got a ping to go downtown, and it's an afternoon, so it's at one of the major bars downtown. No issues. Cool. So a black guy and a white guy starts walking across the road. The white guy, he is dressed casual, business casual, because that's what the downtown district's about. And then the black guy, he's looking a little bit rough. But, you know, try not to judge. We're just the driver. So they both walk to the right side to get in, and the only person that gets in is the black guy. Now, let me describe what the black guy was wearing. The black guy was wearing a wife beater shirt that had some stains on it. Looked like dirt, I think. And then he had a brown belt. He was a little bit chunky. And he also had shorts that just came below his knee. And then he had dad sandals. Like the dad sandals that went out, came back, went out, came back, and you may see him at a festival if it's like a Woodstock reincarnation or something. So that's what he was wearing. In those dad sandals, whoo, was the ashiest feet I ever did see in my life. No, 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 no. At this point in time, I call them the Jesus feet. Because they look like they've been walked on for that many days and that many nights. So, still trying not to judge. I don't know what the situation is. One of them's ordered a ride with me. Cool. So then, it's the black gentleman. He's getting in the car and he's like, hey, how you doing? And then the white gentleman says, take him wherever he wants to go. All right, cool. So we get like 50 feet away from where I just picked up this gentleman, and he looks me dead in the face and he says, hey, I'm celebrating today. I'm like, what are we celebrating? He goes, I just got out of jail a few hours ago. And the bombshell was dropped. Well, that changed the mood. Well, shit. Now what? First thought was, no, I do not want to die today. Second thought was, I don't know what this man went to jail for. Hell, I was thinking about my gravestone. What is it going to say? Originally, I thought it would be cool to have greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, yams, scams, you know it, written on my gravestone until this moment. Third was, if I'm gonna have to take this wig off and let's go. I'm just saying, if I have to, I'm gonna flip the damn car. Got gap insurance. That is not the point. So there was an awkward 10-second of silence. Guys, I heard dead ass crickets just a chirping in the distance. Like they ain't got no business but today to make some sound, because I ain't hear nothing else coming out of his mouth for 10 freaking seconds. Finally decided it's closed that he went to jail for weed. Oh, okay. Woo! Really didn't want to flip the car. Felt a little bit bad. I'm like, you know, that's kind of legal in some places now. He's like, yeah, I know. Amazon affiliate sponsoring. So this one's for the ladies, okay? Ladies, listen up. We got a bag, all right? The bag of all bags. This could be a great carry-on bag for you, all right? This is my carry-on bag. It can actually carry shoes. It's pretty decent. Clearly see the color. There's plenty of colors you can get, but clearly see the colors. This bottom slot is for shoes. I put like night clothes in here if I wanted to, or dainties. But inside, the space is endless. The pockets are amazing. You got zips upon zips upon zips. And then you can expand it pretty big, okay? You can hold quite a bit of clothes or little items, trinkets that you're trying to take back with you, back to the country, especially if you have presents for people. But one of the things that I love the most, because this also has that slot for your handle for when you get your suitcase. So this is great, not just for cruising, also just for traveling on an airplane. This would be your carry-on bag of the lifetime, okay? So, great pockets, great size, great storage. And yes, I've taken it with me on a plane. Totally fits under the seat, even stuffed to the brim. Done it. We'll do it again. So yes, it can carry everything. I've not had anything break in this bag, and it's not a hard bag. It's not hard-sided or anything. It's really soft, and I enjoy this bag. So get you one, guys. Check out the link below. So he was okay with the situation. He remembered the whole entire layout of the city. And we ended up going to this third stop because he asked me if I would take him to this gas station. And before we pulled up, he asked me if I wanted something to drink. Here's this man that just got out of jail, and he has very little money to his name, just money he borrowed back from some relatives, and he's asking me if I want a drink. Now, I feel bad because I don't want to say no and hurt his feelings. I don't want to say yes and accept a gift or anything of that nature. But it was very kind to him, so I said yes, you know, not to be rude. Because I wasn't expecting a tip. I wasn't expecting anything after this ride. So I just thought he was pretty cool after, you know, the mishap in the beginning of the disclosures. And I agreed to take a drink. So he got out, and he saw this homeless man right next to the door at the gas station. And he gave the homeless man 20 bucks. I was shocked. It's nice to see humanity exist still amongst people. And I gave him a lot of credit for doing that day. So then he went in the store, got some medicine for his headache, and then he came back out. He bought me the drink. And I asked him, how come you gave the homeless man some money when you don't have a lot of money? He said, while I'm out and I'm free, I want to share what I can when I can. And I'm like, is that why you also bought me a drink? He goes, well, no, I bought you the drink because I like you. I'm like, oh, how cute, you know. But whatever. So I drop him off at his last stop, and we had a good old conversation. Very nice fellow. I was actually happy to have met him, because if I didn't meet him through RideShare, I wouldn't have learned all the history that he taught me about the city and about his family and stuff like that. He's been incarcerated for 8 years. So for him to be out is definitely a great day for him. But after I dropped him off, the guy who ordered the ride, he actually tipped me afterwards. So I was shocked. And then he asked me for my number, and I was like, no.
Access
no,
denied.
Kind of like the age of your child. So, but moral of the story is, don't judge the Jesus feet in bad sandals. Till next time, guys. Have a good one. And thanks for tuning in. Bye.